My wife wouldn't let me put this over my daughter's crib because this is my daughter's battle axe.
What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to Austin, Texas. I'm very excited for this. So I'm going to go meet Tim Kennedy. I've been a big fan of Tim Kennedy for many years, and they asked if I wanted to come do a podcast with Tim, and they could have said, hey, do you want to do a podcast with Tim about cardboard? And I would have done it just for the opportunity to meet Tim. So very excited about it. What I'm going to surprise him about though, so Tim, military vet, ex-UFC fighter, just everything I've seen from him has inspired me tremendously. And I actually took one of his courses several years ago, his sheepdog response course, which was learning about home defense, tactical response, just learning how to correctly, properly, safely yield firearms, things like that. And so I took that course about 3 years ago now, and he wasn't the one teaching it, he had other people teaching it. So to my knowledge, he has no idea I've ever taken his course. I'm going to surprise him with that when I see him on the podcast live. That's pretty much it. We're going to Austin. We might be going to B Team Jiu-Jitsu afterwards for another podcast, but it's a very much a go with the flow kind of day, so we'll see what happens. Mitch just asked me if he can get a shot of me looking bored out the window. So in the next clip, you're going to see me pretending to be bored looking out the window. This is buc-ee. Man, Buc-ee's was very underwhelming for what I've heard from a lot of Texans. It was impressive as far as gas stations go, but it's just a fucking gas station. Great bathrooms, very clean, but it's gas station. All right, we are here at Sheepdog Response, meeting Tim for the first time. I've followed him for years, so I'm very, very nervous, but he's exactly like he is online, which is very, very cool, and we're about to start the discussion. Let's get into it.
Jordan, do you have a preference of weapons? If you and I were to go into battle together,
Okay.
not against each other,
Okay, good.
but like
that would not go
Jordan
well.
and Tim, you're going a samurai sword, you're going with a spear, a battle axe, a tomahawk.
If I can only choose one, I'm probably going for the samurai sword.
Oh, sick! Yeah, it's nice.
What would you choose?
I would go with that battle hammer right there, the armor spike. Hey, he's hanging above a crib. See how I dented that thing? You feel this thing. You gotta feel this.
You said you would use it as a way to block your arm, like hold
No,
it.
so then you just be like,
So my name's Jordan Syatt. I've been a huge fan of Tim for many years. He does not know that. He also doesn't know that I've taken one of his sheepdog response courses.
I didn't know that.
You did not know that. I deliberately waited to tell him that until we were live, just to get the reaction live.
yeah, that's awesome.
All right, just finished with Tim. It was amazing. My mind is still whirring from it, but we are now going to B Team Jiu-Jitsu. We're gonna hang out with Ethan Krellinston, Damian Anderson, some of the best jiu-jitsu fighters in the world. We're gonna go hang out with them and I think do a podcast with them. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll figure it out together.
Welcome to Austin.
Thank you.
Ethan Krellinston, thank you for being a part of the Simple Man. Jordan, always good to see you. We met back at RGA, right, in New York?
Yeah, Hensel Gracie Academy, New
Yeah.
York City, yeah.
Jiu-jitsu guy, welcome.
It's a very humble way of putting it. He's one of the best jiu-jitsu competitors in the world.
Hopefully, trying to be the best, but for now it's one of the best. And yeah, we're here at the Simple Man. We've got a studio in one of the rooms in there, and yeah.
It's called The Simple Man Podcast.
The Simple Man Podcast.
The Simple Man
yes.
Podcast.
Yeah,
So we'll
soon,
put the
yeah.
link to that episode in the description of this video.
Yes, awesome. All right, let's get to it, man.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Simple Man Podcast. Damian,
Ethan Krellinston,
J-Rod,
and our special guest,
Jordan. Thanks for having me.
What do you say to like people that that work every day or whatever? They don't have that much time to work out, like what is the scale? Because we can say that, all right, go on a diet, you'll be in a severe caloric deficit, you'll get shredded, but then you'll bounce back. Like,
So what would we say to those people?
Yeah, how do you
who-
tell
who
those
can't,
people?
They're not training like us.
Yeah.
What do we say?
The important thing is you recognize like you're training as professional athletes and you're training every day or almost every day for hours a day. So it's very different than for the average person who struggles to get 2,500 steps a day, never mind a hard fucking training session. Or for the regular person, for the simple man, the simple woman, for the
Yes.
regular person, nutrition is everything. And you don't, the thing is, so I'm going to be very deliberate with how I say this. You don't need to work out in order to lose fat. You need to work out and exercise for your health, but in order to lose fat, exercise is essentially irrelevant. The vast majority of your fat loss is going to come from nutrition. How many calories are you putting in your body? That's really the most important thing. So if I'm working with someone who's never counted calories before, who doesn't want to count calories, the first thing I have them do is I just have them write down everything they eat. Because most people are so unbelievably unaware.
Oblivious.
They have no idea.
Guys, thanks for watching the Simple Man podcast.
Yes.
This is
Thank you very much, Jordan Sayat.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
I
Jordan,
appreciate it.
really
Great.
appreciate it, man. Super like spontaneous, impromptu podcast. He was down to come over, and man, it's great seeing you.
We are at one of the greatest jiu-jitsu academies in the world. It's called B Team Jiu-Jitsu. I haven't been here yet. This is my first time. So it's very exciting to be here. It's an amazing, amazing community, great grapplers. So yeah, this is like one of the meccas of jiu-jitsu. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It is 7:20. I've been going for over 13 hours now. I did jiu-jitsu this morning at 6:30 to get that in. Drove to Dallas, drove to Austin, did the Tim Kennedy podcast, did the B Team Jiu-Jitsu podcast, hung out with all those guys. It was amazing. I'm exhausted. So we're not going to do the Instagram Q&A. We're not going to do the Inner Circle giveaway, but we are going to do that in the next video. So if you want to be entered to win a free month in the Inner Circle, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. You'll be entered to win a free month in the Inner Circle. I'm exhausted. I'm probably going to either do a little Q&A on my Instagram or maybe take a nap. Who knows? We'll see. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon.